Hi friends, welcome to A Verse&Flame. I am Chanel. So I am here and I was like rebranding. So I've been rebranding my wax melts for since I started. And it's really hard for me to get something that I like. I kind of started my business in the Christmas season. So I kind of have been back and forth changing my brand colors and everything just because I had started at Christmas and I kind of did like a special color scheme at Christmas. And then I started getting into like after Christmas, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to calm down, right? So I wanted something that was going to be waterproof, but I used the Munbin and it is waterproof. And you would think like this looks great, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's normal, it's fine, but I asked $8 for these, and I just feel like if I was at a market and I saw this, I'd be like, it's okay, but it wouldn't catch my eye to be like, ooh, what's that? So I've been working on, I just keep downloading and I keep designing, but I found it's so pretty on Canva. And I edited it. And when I printed it, I was like, this is exactly what I want customers to see. I want something to catch their eye. And so I'm going to have to take all of these off. And I think this is a nice summer collection. The way that the colors are, the florals, I mean, it's really, really beautiful. And so I can change out these colors. And so like my evening reserve is my ice vanilla woods, and it's kind of, I should have did like black or gray, but I really want to draw in color to people's eyes. And you can see like I don't know, if I was at a market, I probably would pick up this one before I would pick up this one. And I guess that's where I'm at now. So I'm putting myself inside of the customers, and like if I'm a customer and I go somewhere and I see two of these sitting, I'm gonna go for the one that catches my eye. And so I've been trying to work on my branding and what is really going to catch my eye. And before I was like, I'm just going to do white and black and kind of like, it's like a beigey, so candle vessels. And then I thought, well, at winter and fall, everybody like gravitated towards me because I had all these colors. So I kind of like did a plain one and people came over, but they didn't notice me as much. And when I put like pops of color, like teal or bright red, they were like, ooh, what's that? It's like they're so busy going by doing stuff, but then that color catches their eye. So when you're branding, you really want something that is going to catch their eye, and you want it to be cohesive. So you want your brand to kind of all flow together. And so my brand has flowers. I have my logo has a flower in it, and I'll see if I don't think I can post it here. I'll try to post it up here, but if I don't, you can go to my website. It's verseandflame.com, and you can see my branding on there. And so with the wax melts, I feel like the flower theme is kind of like my thing. And so that's what we're gonna do. I'm including kind of like a minimalist, but also I do like that traditional kind of look, and it's working for me. And a lot of my customers really like my branding. They always say like, I love your branding, but I feel like my wax melts have just fallen so short. It's been so hard for me to find a label that I like. I wish I had the other ones. I've changed these labels 100 times, and you don't want to do that. So I'm trying to save you some time right now. Do like 10 of them, print them out, put them on, lay them out, and have your family or your husband or your wife, somebody say which one catches your eye. Pick out 3 that catch your eye. And then you can narrow it down and choose. If not, I have changed it 100 times and I'm getting irritated. And I really think that I do kind of like this. and I'm going to try it at my next event. I feel like this is going to be really cute. So I want to add color. It is summer. That's what we're going to do. So I'll do like blue, light blue, orange, red. I'm going to, and I'll do them kind of like muted pastel like this, because I want people to be like, oh, that is so pretty. I love that label. And then let me smell it. So I'm saving you time. This is a super short video. Use color when you can, especially if you're doing farmers markets. People love color. And I feel like when you brand correctly, you will draw in your crowd and they will love you for it because you really know what they want. And so if you're not sure what your customer is going to want, think about the customer that you want. You can't please everybody, so don't try and do that. Don't say, well, I want someone who loves candles. Well, we all love candles. Or I love somebody who wants wax melts. You want your ideal customer. And, you know, for me, I have a luxury brand, but I make it affordable because I want moms and I have a Christian vibe too. I'm not in your face Christian vibe, but I have a way of putting God's word into what I'm giving them. And it's really subtle because a lot of people think that, oh my gosh, it's a red robin. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can get it. I don't know if you can see. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so red. Can you see it? Let me see if I can get up. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can sneak over. Oh, look how pretty. I'm trying to be very still. Oh, how pretty was that? Okay, sorry, I get really excited. Red robins are, oh, they have so much meaning. But that was so cool. So just right back what we were saying, think about your ideal customer. Try not to throw things in their face. Your brand may be loud or your brand may be subtle. Pick a side. Don't be in the middle. Pick where you want to be. Figure it out. And you'll see, you know, you'll start getting that crowd in. And it's really fun, guys. It's really fun. Get a table. What I usually do is I set it up in the house before I'm about to do a show. And I'm like, okay, how do I want this to look? How do I want my table to look? If your table looks like plain and then you just have your candle, hi, welcome, that might not be enough to draw people in. Now, I'm going to use this, right? Somebody's going to come over and be like, what is that table about? I'm not saying use this. I'm just saying bring in plants and flowers and whatever your brand is. Like I've seen, or like if I was going to do a candle brand like dedicated to men and I had like library books, I would stack up library books, and on top of the library books I would put a small plant and then put my candles. Like you can do anything you want. I am huge into decor. I have another channel called It's Cozy Here, and I love decor. I haven't been active on it because I've been so busy with the candles, but my first love was decor, and I wanted to spread God's love. And I'm like, how can I do this, Lord? But if you watch my video, I love kind of like decorating luxury on a budget. So I clash them together. I have my luxury candles on a budget with that luxury feel that you can just bring into your home. And I love decorating. You want all types of heights. You want different things. You want something to attract their eye. So when you are looking to do your own stand, think about what attracts you. Like when you go to a farmer's market, do you go to the table that just has somebody sitting on their phone? No, you're gonna go to somebody. hey guys, I step out of my comfort zone and I say, hey, even if you're not gonna buy, like, just come smell. These are olive oil wax candles. I'm sure you've never smelled an olive oil wax candle before. And they're like, you're right, okay. And they'll smell it. Some buy, some don't. But the goal is you want people to know who you are, know your brand. And even if they don't buy, that's okay, because they're going to see you again when you do your farmer's market. They're going to start knowing who you are as a person, and they're going to say, you know what, I want to support this person. And it's not about catching them or getting them. It's about being real, being who you are, and giving back to them and your community, and especially if you're doing farmers markets, because you start connecting with different people. Like, I love buying my friends sourdough cookies, or I love buying their bread or their jewelry, or like I bought a little spoon thing, and somebody does juices, so I do that. This is about supporting a community, and we're growing. And so you want to make your table fun. You want to make your time there. Don't sit there and go like this and ignore people. I know a lot of people say, oh, people don't want to be bothered. I'm telling you, people want to be bothered. People want to be talked to. You don't have to talk about your candles or your wax melts or anything like that. Sometimes you just say, how are you? Do you even care about your customer? That's where I connect. Hey, how are you? Hey, what are you doing? What's that? Oh, did you buy something from over there? What is it? Oh my gosh, I would love to go over there and get that. Thank you for sharing with me what you bought. Just talk, be fun, be spontaneous. Don't be overbearing. We don't want to be overbearing, but I just thought a couple of these tips may help you. Not everybody is going to want to talk or be in your face. You can tell when people want to engage or when they don't. And I really have a good time doing my farmers markets. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about branding a little bit. The more that I learn and figure all this stuff out, I just love sharing it with you guys, and I hope you get even something if it's just one little thing. So God bless you guys. Remember to pray over your business. Ask God to open the doors, close the doors where you're supposed to be, and you will be blessed in your journey. God bless you guys, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.